Hey everyone, Holified saying Gaming here. We are looking at the first footage of Xenoverse 3. Again, go check out PSU.com's preview of the event. Go check it out right now. I'll leave a link in the description to the article, and also I'll have it on the pop-up if I can work out how to do that on the screen. So please go check out the article for all the information. Again, thanks to Bandai Namco for the information and the preview event for PSU.com. Go check it out. Go check out PSU.com. Anyway, this is the first gameplay footage of Xenoverse 3. Let's have a look. Earthling, natives of Earth who compose the planet's dominant population. In addition to possessing a well-rounded range of abilities, their potential meter fills quickly. They can see HP, strike attack, strike defense, ki blast defense, and ki blast attack. I think this other character is a Saiyan, from what we remember, by the way. So yeah, let's keep moving on. Yeah, this, as you can see, it means that other races are confirmed to be back, so we can hopefully going to get Margin, Frieza. It'd be interesting to see if we get some new races like the Demon race or the Kai race or whatever. Be interesting to see if that happens. Is a little bit of a loading screen. By the way, this is early footage. Just a heads up, this footage is early. So, this is the custom character. Gamma 1 is contacting them. Okay, that's cool. So yeah, this is the home hub area where you'll be able to customize your character and do. I wonder if you can customize the home hub. I don't know, but yeah, it'd be cool if you can customize the actual hub area. That'd be cool. And again, this is the mission accepted like sign. So yeah. As you can see, there's a little area here where you can see the quest. You can see Gamma 1's request, talk to Gamma 1. But yeah, you'll be able to talk to the COA to do stuff, I'm guessing. Plus, you can, as I said, you can customize your character here. So if you want to customize your character, you can do it in this location. Again, you can see, I hope you can customize this house. That'd be cool if you can customize the home hub. But again, I don't know. It wasn't written in the preview information on PSU.com. Go check out PSU.com. So yeah, I didn't see it in the article. But yeah, here is all the information. This is your hub. This is kind of cool. Again, this is kind of a first react, so I'm guessing that's the exit. It's really messy. I do hope that as much as cool as this looks, this is kind of wasting resources, or is it just me? But yeah, I'm hoping you can clear this up over time and make it your own. It'd be cool. Like get furnitures and stuff from doing quests or whatever. I know that people might not like that, but I would like that. That, by the way, kind of reminds me of the Saiyan healing pods. Is that where you rest between missions? I don't know. Or is that where you customize the character? But it reminds me of the Saiyan pods, you know, from the Frieza saga and stuff. You know, the healing tanks kind of. It also reminds me of what do you call it? Just the chambers, the spaceship, sorry. And you can see they decided to jump down rather than use the elevator, as mentioned in the article. There's Vegeta Saiyan Saga arc. They mentioned there was a Trunks, but I didn't see it in this footage. Maybe they skipped the Trunks, but yeah, they mentioned in the preview that there was a Trunks. Those kind of remind me of like vending machines. I wonder if you can purchase healing items from them. Yeah, next to the Namekian. So yeah, there's the Capsule Corp logo, which is kind of cool. But yeah, you're going outside now to do the quest. Yeah, Vegeta Saiyan arc, which means, in my opinion, maybe there's going to be some other like Vegetas around the world. Again, we don't know until we get more information. No voice line there, but this could be a placeholder. Maybe there's voice lines in the full game. Again, this is an early development build, so please go check out the full build when it comes out. Well, as more and more information comes out. That could be text. That could just be text. But as you can see, this is from a PlayStation build. This is the loading screen. Not much, not really long. Okay. Well, in the preview, they talked about a city, but obviously they've skipped the city in this preview, where you were able to see some stuff. Like, you'll be able to walk around a little bit, and they talked to Gamma 1000. What, Gamma 1 from Age 1000, should we say. So, again, that is missing from this preview right now. So, but yeah, they talked about how the city looked quite large and looked pretty. So yeah, again, big shout out to PSU. Here we go. As you can see, you got the Margin race, you've got the Frieza race, you've got the two other cast. I think one's a Saiyan and one's an Earthling. As you can see, the Margin and the Frieza have scours, because maybe they can't sense energy, which is kind of cool and neat detail. But a Champion of Justice, does that mean titles are back? Which is kind of cool. Okay, they flew off. Yeah, look at the Margin doing a little pose right now. Yeah, they're getting ready, and they're getting ready for fight. Interesting. They mentioned, okay, in the preview, they mentioned a different pose. I wonder if this is a different playthrough.
There's no hiding. I know you're there.
That's Trunks. Okay. Trunks is giving some room. This is, yeah, you can see enemy key break. Let's go back a second. The enemy key break right there. You press R2 and square and triangle to break the enemy's key. And it said, this is defeating all enemies. Okay, that's a Nappa pose, right? Kaioken, when Goku uses Kaioken and defeats Nappa, that's the animation for that, right? So yeah, that's kind of cool. Again, they mentioned fighting styles in V-Jump, so maybe this character has Goku's fighting style from the Saiyan Saga. Again, maybe there's other like fighting styles they'd be able to get, but the V-Jump mentions fighting styles. They also mentioned it a little bit in the article. Okay, so you've got 4 different attacks. You've got the Kamehameha, you've got the Kaioken Assault, you've got the Super God Fist, and you've got Energy Charge. Energy Charge, as you can guess, is the way to get key. The 2 of them are melee, and the Kamehameha is a Keyblade Super. The combat is cool. As you can see light attacks are square, heavy attacks are triangle, boost chase, which allows you to go faster, is L1. And then you've also got the super attack and ultimate attacks with the R2 and L2 respectively. Trunks, you can see at the bottom left, is also there, and you'll find out in a bit what that means. I don't exactly know what the other L2 things are, but hey, we'll find out that in a little bit, I'm sure. Okay. This is just some simple combat. A lot of it reminds me of the original Xenoverse 2 and Xenoverse 1. Here's the break smash again for enemy key break, R2 and square and triangle. Okay, so you got to break the enemy's key and then you can do this. Okay. So that's how that works exactly. I wasn't sure from the first time we saw it. But yeah. Here is all the unique varied enemies like Raspberry. Again, does pop up a lot. And they mentioned it pop up with break, but it hasn't done that with this version. So I don't know if this is a different build than what they saw during the preview. Popping up enemies. 2 enemies around use wide range attacks like the ultimate attack, L2 and triangle to wipe them out. See, it seems they can aim it a little bit, and obviously you can see the numbers. I like the numbers, but I bet you can turn that off if you don't like the numbers. But I like numbers. Numbers make me happy. So yeah, you can see the numbers pop out as how much damage you dealt. I think that was the boost right there. Oh, there we go. There's the break. Maybe I missed it before, but yeah, there's the break. It pops up with little text. So that's cool. So you know when the enemy is broken. Makes it easier to see, rather than having to try and track their stamina. Or I don't know if it's a stamina or a key. Either way, it's nice. I like that change. I am excited for more. I can't wait. I know this isn't a huge amount of gameplay, but I can't wait to see more of Xenoverse 3. But it's nice to have something at last. I feel like it's been way too long. Yeah, but you can see you constantly break it. I think some people might find that annoying, so hopefully you can turn that off. I like it, but it's like a gambling slot machine sound. Like, anyone else think it kind of reminds them like a slot machine sound with the break. So as much as I like it, I hope we can turn it off, because I feel like after some time it might be frustrating. But we'll see. We'll see if that's a feature that you can do. Was that there? Popped up with something. 1 second. 1 second. It popped up with something to the right. What'd that say? Oh, I want to go back. Activate ability, Brutal Barrage Strike. Okay, and it said something else as well, right? Activate ability, Flash Strike, HP Recovery. So I don't know what these are exactly, but I guess you're going to be healing over time. Yeah, look, your health is going up after that. I don't know what triggers that, but yeah, that's interesting to see. And it has used a Trunks charge down here. As you know, see, there was 2, right? Yeah, at some point. Okay, let's see if we can work out where it is. Is this the Soul Assist? Okay, let's have a look. Break. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can work out when it happened. Okay, yeah, that is the... Okay, so you got two Soul Assists with Vegeta. So it must recharge over time, right? Because they did it before. I didn't even notice that until now. right? Unless that was the only soul assist. I don't know if that was the only soul assist. Yeah, I think that was the only soul assist with Vegeta. Remember, you got soul assist and then you got soul. Okay, so it does recharge because it was. Yeah, okay, so it does recharge over time. So you can use it. You can use it back to back twice, or you can wait until it comes back to continue doing it. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue on. It's Broly. We've got some Broly time. The Bardric can blast no problem, just fine, nice. But yeah, so this recommends you hide behind stuff for these mechanics. This kind of reminds me of Xenoverse 2. Xenoverse 2 had this mechanic a lot. But yeah, you just have to run behind stuff to hide it until he cools down a little bit. I like to call these raid mechanics when I play games like, even like with Gekishin, not Gekishin, but with Kakarot. When I've been playing Kakarot, whenever the enemy becomes like something like that, I just call it the raid mechanic because it reminds me of 14's raids. As you can see, the combat is very fluid. There's a little bit of speech from Trunks. And here we go. Here's the soul exchange. This is where you'll be able to swap into a character. Again, we don't know all the characters that will be playable, and we don't know how this exactly works. Well, we know how it works, but we don't know what characters you'll be able to swap into. I'm assuming pretty much all of them that will be in the game, but until then, we don't know. And yeah, we will find out. Here we go. Okay, this is cool. Like, again, we're playing as Trunks. Some people might not like this because you made your custom character, but I don't mind it for a short amount of time. Again, I like Xenoverse for the custom characters, and here's one of his super attacks, and I think we get to see his ultimate attack at some point. Maybe. There we go. I do hope we get the sword combo as custom characters, though. That's my main thing. I really hope we get the sword combos as the custom characters. That'd be really cool.
It's over.
It's over! Here we go, his ultimate attack. As you can see, your super attacks haven't... Super attacks changed? Can we actually see what they are? Or do they not pop up at all? It looks like you got 3 blast supers and 1 melee, but it doesn't say what the names are. That they don't have those names that I can see. So you can't see the names, but there's one. Oh, here we go. Burning slash, burning attack, consecutive energy blast, and energy wave combo. There's Trunks combination moves. And then you also have his ultimate attack, which is the burning attack, I think, right? Okay. And then you swap back to your character after 42 seconds. I don't know if it recharges or if you can only use it once per battle. But yeah, then you've got the rest of the battle where you're fighting against Broly as your custom character, which is kind of cool. We got Brett here. Brett is about to go down. Brett needs to hide behind cover, Brett. You're not looking good. Oh no, Brett's down. Okay. Okay, you need to go help. You need to go recover Brett. Okay, sweet. Nice. Okay, it's like a Dende healing ability that. Brett was... Yeah, Brett will survive. Brett will live to another day. Let's go. Brett for the win. Big W's for Brett. Kamehameha! Yeah, this is just a standard Xenoverse battle right now. The graphics, though, as you can see, the graphics are highly improved from previous ones. Oh, that's a little combo attack with the margin character. That's cool. And Broly is broken. Yay! That's just the Broly fight, which is kind of cool. I'm excited. Now, in the article at PSU.com, go check out PSU.com, they mentioned that they showed off the Super Saiyan. I don't see the footage here, but yeah, they showed off Super Saiyan and they showed off Super Saiyan 3. So again, big shout out to PSU.com for all the information. Go check out more if you want. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment. What are you excited for with Xenoverse 3? Did you enjoy this footage? Anyway, thank you all for watching. Until next time, bye-bye. I'll do a more proper breakdown in the future maybe. But until next time, bye-bye.